Here we have for sale, it's absolutely stunning, 2020 on a 20 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is a 300 model, which means it's got a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 2-litre Eco Blue diesel engine producing 130 PS, which is roughly 130 brake horsepower. This one has got the fantastic automatic gearbox, and this is the limited short wheelbase double cab van. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited of this age. We'll also have a really good look at the condition and talk to you a bit about the service history as well, seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one has got rear barn doors. So barn doors are 2 doors which open like so. On a Limited you get a number of elements which come color coded. That includes the door handles all round, bits of trim around the vehicle like this here above the rear number plate, and these down the side, and also the bumpers and mirrors come color coded in the body color, which on this particular van is chrome blue. Now of course you can immediately see that there's a number of bits which have been changed and altered and upgraded on this van, and first of which is the lovely rear spoiler here which has been added, which is a really aggressive design but I think ties in very well with the rest of the styling. And if we come lower down here, you can also see that this one has got a really smart lower rear diffuser. So it starts from here, goes all the way around. It's got these nice fake exhaust tips as well, and I say a diffuser part there in the center. But I think those two elements being changed dramatically changes the look of the rear of the van. Having a look at condition then, hopefully as you can see here in the camera, there's a beautiful gloss to the paintwork. Our guys just do a fantastic job when it comes to preparing these vans as always. And I'm just trying to see if there's anything on here which I can see, any blemishes, stone chips, marks. And I must say, all in all, it's looking very nice there at the rear doors. Now I can see on the bumper there's this very strange little blemish here. I don't quite know what that is or how that would be caused, but there's this raised little lump there in the plastic, so I don't know quite how that has happened, but there we are. There is a small little blemish just there, but otherwise it is looking very good low down here. You also get parking sensors as well as standard on the Limited model, so you can see there's rear parking sensors and there are front parking sensors completely as standard. If we open up the rear doors, we can start to have a look inside the back. So this yellow arm, you can give that a pull, and that allows you to open the door to its full 180-degree position like so, which then gives you maximum accessibility into the rear of the van. And this is where we can see then that we have got full ply lining in the back of here, and we've got that fantastic factory fitted bulkhead there, which gives you that separation between the cab and the load space. Of course you can remove that if you want to, but I really like having these in the van because it just allows you to keep this area more van-like. This can be a dirty area and that can be your clean area in the front. You can keep that car-like, keep this van-like. It also helps to deaden down the sound as well. The Limited also comes with these wheel arch covers there as well, which of course under here you've got the metal of the wheel arch, so that helps to protect that, and you've got plenty of tie-down points in the back as well. On the floor then, the Limited comes with this nice hard wearing plastic or rubber floor. Now you can see that there has been something screwed in here at some point in its life, whether a rack or something along those lines, so there are some very small little screw holes dotted around on the floor. It doesn't take away from its functionality at all, but as I say, certainly worth mentioning. We try and be as transparent as we can. If there's anything I can see, I will gladly point it out to you. But all in all, fantastic condition inside the back of there and a really good usable space. And I almost forgot, this one has got a nice optional extra in here, and that is LED load lights. You can see there, makes a big difference to the light output in the back of the van. So that's a nice little feature just there. We'll move then around to the passenger side of the vehicle, and this is where we can start to have a look down the lines of the van, looking for any blemishes, any ripples, scratches, dents, anything like that, maybe signs of previous repair. But all in all, that is in fantastic order. Now another thing which has been added here, and that is the lovely side skirts which are on the van, which of course are in the body colour as well, the chrome blue. The Limited also comes with twin glazed side loading doors. So glazed meaning they have got a window and they are opening windows on both sides. But this gives you then access to the rear seats of the double cab. So this is a 6-seater, and you can see you've got ISOFIX compatibility there in the 2 outer seats. Carpet on the floor with a nice carpet overmat there as well. And as you can see there, condition of the back of the seats, and generally in the back of here, pretty much faultless, looking really, really smart indeed. If we open up the passenger door then, you can have a look there at the passenger door card, the step, the floor here. So underneath the mat, you can see you've got again the carpet overmat and the carpet flooring in there. It's all in lovely order. Same with the passenger seats. There's no rips, tears, cigarette burns, anything like that. All in lovely order. You can flip these forward to give you access underneath those seats for extra storage. And what I always say is that is the real test there of how well a van has been prepared, and you can look under any of ours and they're always spot on. Nice fold down work tray there, a couple of cup holders and somewhere to store your paperwork as well. Having a look here then on top of the dashboard, hopefully as you can see, really nice condition here. We often see these with lots of scratches on the glove box, but that is looking really nice. And you've got plenty of quick access storage up there as well. I'll come around to a bit more of the spec when we go around to the driver's side. A couple of tiny little marks just down here where someone's just been getting in and out of the vehicle, maybe just catching a shoe or something on there. Just a couple of tiny little marks there. Otherwise, not much to fault it on inside there at all. And I can see just the smallest little touch in there above my finger. Hopefully the camera can see that. As I say, it's not very big, but as I say, anything I can see, I always like to point it out. Also, I can just see here on the front of this skirt. Now, this skirt is totally solid. It's not moving anywhere, but there is a little crack just there in the front of that skirt. But as I say, that is not going anywhere, so there's no need to worry about that, but as I say, worth pointing out. And the wheels on the van, this has got, these are actually genuine Ford wheels. These have come off a Transit Custom Sport, so these are the 18-inch optional wheels that you can get on a Transit Custom Sport. A really nice design in the gunmetal grey, and I think they set the van off really, really nicely with the rest of the styling, which you can see there. Previous owner has opted for some matte black wing mirror covers, which I actually don't think look too bad, next to the sort of same sort of colour there actually of the plastic on the side. So I think that is a nice little feature. And then moving around to the front. Now, a Limited does come with these. These are the headlights which you get on a Limited, and they come with these brilliant LED daytime running lights around the outside, sort of a halo light around there. Again, we've got a Raptor style or trail style front grille on this particular van, and this one has got gloss black Ford lettering, which I think looks really smart. And down below that then we have also got the lower splitter there, which has been added. This one has also got, of course, front fog lights, which come as standard. These also act as cornering lights, so as you're cornering it will light the appropriate light there to help you around the corner. As I mentioned a bit earlier, front parking sensors. In terms of condition here at the front, overall it is pretty much spotless. There are a couple of little stone chips here, just very low down on the front bumper. I think it's the same on the other side, but all in all, looking really, really good there. And I think, as I would say, from the front quarter here, I really like the look of the van from this front quarter angle there. You can get a look at the styling, the wheels, the side skirts. I think it ties in very nicely indeed. There's a lovely set of black roof bars on the vehicle as well. If I open up the driver's side loading door, this gives us another look here, another aspect of those rear seats. And just having a look here down the driver's side, looking for any marks or blemishes. Tiny, tiny little blemishes there above my finger. And there was one I just spotted here. Again, above my finger, just there, tiny little mark. But all in all, nothing else I can fault that on there. Opening up the driver's door then, there's a lot of spec in here that you get on the Limited models. So, first thing to note here, the condition of the step, which is in really good order. This is the placement of the toolkit there behind that little door. Looking at the driver's door card there as well. That's looking very clean. We've got electric windows, electric folding mirrors, and that's how you operate those, just by pulling on that dial back towards you like so. Auto-activated lights and auto-activated wipers. You can see that we do have 2 full remote keys with the vehicle. 34,260 miles recorded. You can see the vehicle is running there. It's all idling correctly as it should, no warning lights at all. Looking at the driver's seat, and the first thing I notice here, there is little to no wear on the edge of the driver's seat, which is always a lovely sign. And again, condition is absolutely spot on. No rips, tears, cigarette burns there. Height adjustability of the whole seat, and this is height adjustability of the front of the seat, or what they call thigh adjustment. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the left hand side then, you have got your cruise control there and volume for the radio underneath. On the right hand side, you've got your onboard computer controls, and you can also answer and hang up the phone underneath that. Looking into the centre then, the Transit Custom Limited of this age does come with a Sync 3 screen, which is what you're looking at here, and that gives you Apple CarPlay, Android Auto completely as standard, which are just brilliant features because you can use things like your Apple Maps on here exactly as you would do on your phone. You can listen to your favourite podcasts, your music if you want to as well, and you can even navigate and listen to music in different ways as well. But just a seamless system which works so well. If you put the vehicle into reverse, this is where you'll get the parking sensor display there on the screen, and of course you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth, and you do have DAB radio on there as well. Further down below then, we've got air conditioning, heated wing mirrors, heated windscreen and heated seats. Now all of that comes completely as standard on the limited model, and you've got a USB and a 12 volt socket on there as well. There's another USB and a 12 volt socket up above, which is where I've got my phone plugged in currently. Another nice optional extra on this particular vehicle, which doesn't come as standard, is that this one has got the 230 volt sockets there underneath the handbrake, so you've got a proper 3-pin 230 volt socket. Automatic gearbox, a really desirable option to have on these, especially for these, this type of vehicle here where you're carrying potentially multiple passengers. It's very car-like to drive, a car-like spec, arguably a car-like look to the vehicle as well. So the having that automatic gearbox does just make a big difference, which is what makes these particular models so desirable. Now, I mentioned right at the start of the video about service history. So this vehicle has actually been serviced 3 times by its previous owner, much more than what was actually needed, but that's so nice to see. It's clearly been very well looked after, every 10 to 12,000 miles regardless of time, so that's really nice to see that they have looked after it in this way. And of course, hopefully you can see from the condition around the vehicle, that really does convey that onto the van. So just to summarise, 2020 on a 20 plate Ford Transit Custom. It's the 300 limited double cab in chrome blue with the automatic gearbox, 130 PS engine, fantastic styling throughout the vehicle, front splitter, side skirts, rear diffuser, rear spoiler, roof bars, the grille on there as well just really does set it off so nicely. Those 18-inch custom sport alloy wheels, all the usual limited spec, plus the 230 volt socket, and also LED load lights and ply lining there in the back as well. So just a brilliant package, fantastic service history, 2 keys, ready to drive away here straight away. If you'd like to see the full advert, if you haven't seen it already, please head over to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find the photography, the price and the description of this vehicle, of course, along with all of the others that we have currently got in. There's a number of ways you can contact us, but if you are interested, I would urge you to pick up the phone and give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom left of the sign. That's often the quickest way to register your interest on the vehicle and get it secured if you want to purchase it. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates. We can take cars or vans in part exchange. We can also deliver our vehicles nationwide as well. Thank you very much for watching.